Hello, good evening, and welcome to a majority unscripted ramble about my type 1 diabetes because it is my Diaversary. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Becky, and as of I think pretty exactly 15 years today, I have been and am type 1 diabetic. Yeah, I was diagnosed in 2004 and I got an insulin pump in 2008 or 9, I think. And I never really used to think about this day as anything more than just another day, but as I've got older, I've tried to acknowledge how much of an achievement it is to live with this chronic illness. This video is going to be 15 things that I've learnt in 15 years living with type 1 diabetes. If you are diabetic, I am planning on making like some more diabetes related content. Or if you know someone who's diabetic or you're just interested, you want to know more, please do hit the subscribe button. And yeah, if you like it, if you think this is worth watching, then please give it a like as well. So yeah, 15 things I've learned in 15 years. Thing number 1, I am a test strip hoarder. And it's not okay, it's really unhygienic. I need to learn to put them in the bin, and it's taken me 15 years and I still haven't done it. Thing 2, the numbers do not define your worth. They are not a value that should be used to judge how well or badly you're doing at looking after yourself. They are just data, and they help us to be healthy and to be able to live our lives. They are not, and it's the same with grades in school, they do not define your worth. They do not make you a good or a bad diabetic. Really, there's no such thing. They're just a tool. And if you've had a bad day with your numbers, it's okay. Like, you get a fresh start. But the bottom line is, if you're high or low, it makes you feel shit. It makes you feel so ill. And that shouldn't then be used as an extra stick to beat yourself with. On that, number 3, it's okay to feel negative about your diabetes. All of us, well, I mean, we're twice as likely to get depressed. All of us experience burnout at some point. And yeah, it's really hard. It makes you feel ill. It affects every element of your life. Goodness knows I have not slept in 15 years, so I know. Number 4 though, it's okay to be positive about your type 1 diabetes. It's okay to use it to make connections with other people with the same illness. It's okay to celebrate how well you managed to live despite it and to live with it. And it's okay to want to have a positive attitude towards it. 5, you are your own best advocate. If there is something that is stopping you from being able to do what you want to do, if you don't feel well, you don't feel like you're being looked after, or you don't feel like you've got the best tools for the job that is having type 1, go ask for it. Go and tell people what it is you need, what it is you want. You know, demand what you need from the world. You are the one that your health matters to, and that gives you so much power. Building on from that, doctors who know more than you when you've been chronically ill for 15 years, even when you've been chronically ill for 6 months, the ones that know more than you are few and far between, but if you can find one, they are amazing. Number 7, ordering your supplies, be it needles, pump stuff, it's never a good idea to leave it until the last minute. You are playing yourself if you do that. Number 8, whether you refer to yourself as disabled, chronically ill, diabetic, or having type 1 diabetes, all of that language is a very personal thing. What I've learned is that if you want to call yourself disabled, go for it. There is no such thing as not disabled enough. When you've got a chronic illness, when you've got a mental health problem, when you've got a physical illness, no such thing. Oh, and it's not something that anyone else should be commenting on or deciding for you. Number 9, therapy. 10, make friends with type 1 diabetes if you want to and if you can. I made lots of friends on the internet. Hi, Ant. My brother's diabetic, and my friend, don't know if you'd want me to say that on the internet, but I know lots of people from Tumblr who are diabetic and from the GBDIC on Twitter. And although you don't want it to perhaps become the biggest thing about you, it's so nice to talk to other people who just get it. Number 11, don't ever skip or reduce your insulin to lose weight. And it's not a tool to lose weight. Non-diabetic people's bodies produce insulin, and that amount goes up and down depending on how much they need to live. That should go for you as well. The numbers can go up and down depending on what your body needs. Don't ignore it, don't deny it what it needs. It will not make you fat. Number 12, and I've kind of mentioned this already because it's the purpose of this video, celebrate little victories. And that can be as small as I got up and went to school, even though I kind of have a hypo hangover. On number 13, you can travel. I've learned this, you can travel, you absolutely can. Just take a doctor's note with you and make sure that you have enough supplies. If you can, if you want to, educate people about this. Don't put up with people's comments about diabetes, or should you be eating that? And number 50. I feel like actually during the course of this video I thought so many more things that I know that I've learned, so if you would like to ask questions or suggest things that you've learned being diabetic for however many years you've been diabetic, please leave comments, let me know. I could probably make another video like this because I'm just thinking of so many more, about ones about clothes and relationships and friendships, food and travelling. So so many ideas. I think number 15 has got to be and it's true, I am so much greater than my highs and lows. I have lived with this for 15 years. I've been hospitalised twice, have done goodness knows how many injections, goodness knows how many sleepless nights, and I have got a degree. I have awesome friends. I am doing a master's degree. My boyfriend is just the most wonderful person. My family, I'm so lucky. I think I've got so much more to achieve in the next 15 years and onwards, and it is possible. I feel like a pincushion. I feel like it isn't fair. Goodness knows it isn't. So much more than the ups and downs of this. So yeah, I am off to go and have a chocolate pudding and pop a little glass of Prosecco because I treat this like a birthday. It's an anniversary. Cheers, thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Happy Diabetes Day to me.